Welcome back to Jacksonville Buzz TV. I'm Larry Celzo. I'm doing a segment called Tech Talk, where I speak with some of our local businesses about technology these days. Today I have Dick Sikes, co-founder of his company called Hazelnut. Thanks, Dick, for coming on the show today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit about your company. How long has it been established, and is it based here in Jacksonville, and a little bit about it?
Yeah, so we are based here in Jacksonville, Florida. We've been doing this for about, I guess, almost 3 years now. Time flies, huh? But what we do is we build mobile apps and online ordering for small to medium-sized restaurants.
Okay.
So that's really what we focus on. We are starting to move a little bit more into retail, but primarily restaurants and mobile and online ordering.
Okay. So explain a little bit about the type of technology and the type of services that you provide to the restaurants that will help their clients.
Sure. So what we do, we really try to focus when we're building these mobile apps, because right now, you've got Starbucks, who's done really well with their app. I mean, very high usage rates. I mean, you could just go to a Starbucks and watch how many people in front of you, scan with the app or pay. It's incredible. So they're kind of the gold standard. And then you've got, Panera, who's kind of defined this digital experience where Panera, they created these rapid pickup stations, right? So you order online or through the Panera app, and you just go and pick it up from a little cubby. I mean, this is all, you think about it, it's all kind of new. 5 years ago, people didn't know what online ordering was, and if you did, you would order, and then you'd still have to wait in line just to show the person your phone and be like, "Hey, I ordered online." They're like, "Here's," right? So, these big brands between Starbucks, Panera, Domino's, Chipotle, they're all kind of defining how customers engage and how customers interact digitally with their brands. Well, the problem is a lot of smaller and regional restaurants get locked out. They can't really go out and hire their own development team. So that's where we come in, and we really focus on providing those industry-leading features, and we try to stay cutting edge and with a strong focus on quality. I mean, we don't want to just slap something together. That's not what we're about. We really do take pride in our work, and we really do try to push the ball forward in terms of features and what's available.
Now, I know we spoke earlier a little bit about how your technology is able to kind of also help increase their ticket prices.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a win-win, right? It's a better experience for the customer, but for our customers on the restaurant side, they actually experience more order volume, but also higher average ticket sizes. So one of the features that we do, we call it dynamic upselling, where when someone goes to check out, our apps and our online ordering, it'll look at what's in their cart and make a suggestion. So it'll say, "Hey, would you like to add dessert?" But it's dynamic in the sense that it's not going to offer everyone a dessert. Say someone's a little more health conscious and they just order a salad. You don't want to offer them a slice of cake, right? So in that case, we might offer them a bottle of water or something a little bit more appropriate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so with that feature and just overall our platform being user-friendly, we actually see a increase in average ticket sizes. It ranges, but really between 15 to 20%, depending on the concept. So it's been quite a boost to the restaurants we work with, but also while maintaining a great user experience for the clients and their end customers.
So I think, so this is today's way of supersizing your meal.
Exactly. Yeah. So, in the past, restaurants, they would always kind of harass you with it, right? Well, that's kind of, they do that less and less now in store, but that's our whole premise, because when things get busy and, it's lunch rush and they have a line out the door, that cashier, as much as you tell them, "Hey, make sure you're offering a cookie or a dessert or a drink," they might forget to do it. But the app and, online ordering, it never forgets. It always does its job. And, we have the apps that we build, they have great ratings in the app stores. So it's not damaging the customer experience. And if anything, it's enhancing it, where, like we were talking, you're like, "No, I don't want a cookie." Well, maybe I do actually, it kind of convinces you. You're like, "Yeah, that sounds pretty good actually." So yeah, it's been a great win-win.
Now, you said that you're also possibly moving into adding retail into your clientele. Any other industries that you've been thinking about that you probably would like to tap into as well? Or?
Well, we think the potential is certainly out there. I mean, small businesses are the problem is going to be the same across all different small businesses, where they're just kind of outmatched in terms of technology. It's kind of an arms race, and so there's certainly many options we could explore. I think the first one is probably going to be a move more towards retail, just because I think that's most similar to what we're doing. At the end of the day, it's all the same basic concept.
Yeah.
You're putting something in your cart and you're checking out and paying. So whether that's dog treats or whether it's your lunch, it's all the same thing. So I think retail first, and then there's always options for more in the service industry.
Services, I was about to say, yeah.
Hair salons or anything like that. Anyone that really needs technology. Who knows? Maybe in the years down the road we'll be tapping into those markets.
Well, so technology obviously is always changing. I mean, do you see any changes in the future, or is that something that you're constantly thinking about the different advances and upgrades of technology?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So one of the big things that we want to focus on this year is self-ordering kiosks, right? So Panera, they've done a great job with their kiosk. You go into any Panera store,
yeah.
You're going to see a ton of kiosks, maybe only one or two people actually as cashiers. And the customers at Panera, they've really embraced that. And every time I walk into Panera, it's full. Everyone's on kiosks, right? People have really learned that that's the process for ordering, and we just see so much potential there. So beyond, people who didn't think to order online first or download the app. While they're in store, they see a line and then they see an open kiosk. They might be interested in breaking there and using that. You've seen a lot of other big brands really make an investment there. McDonald's, they're redoing a lot of their stores to incorporate more of this self-ordering flow. I even saw a kiosk, I think in a Taco Bell recently. I mean, it's pretty interesting. So I think that's something big that we're looking into. Also, delivery management. I think with the advent of these third-party delivery services like Uber Eats and Grubhub, I think there's an opportunity for a lot of the restaurants we work with that do their own delivery, where we could offer them a product to help them compete in that space.
Yeah, one of the things I've noticed is with these apps and these kiosks is that I think the accuracy of your order is enhanced.
Absolutely.
Because you can, like with Starbucks, you might have that 5 different combination type drink, and you can press that exact one and it's listed there instead of having to repeat it and hoping the cashier can remember those 5 steps.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, when you're calling in, it's loud in the restaurant. They probably have a line in front of them. They're answering. I mean, it's hectic. You have to give them your order. Hopefully they get it all. It's like when you're a kid playing the telephone game, things get dropped along the way. So you hope that they get it right and then that they enter it into the system correctly. Well, basically, with the systems we build, you're removing the middleman. It's you're sending it directly to the restaurant, and it's you're sending it exactly the way you want it.
Cool. Well, I learned a lot. I'm sure our listeners learned a lot as well. So thank you very much for coming on the show today.
Absolutely.
Good luck with the future, and we'll hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Dick. Well, thank you again for watching Jacksonville Buzz TV. Let's all have a great day.